What is up, everyone? What's going on here? Finally got a day off. Who's all here? Anybody wants the link? I'm finally off of work and got nothing else going on. Figured you guys want to get to talking with each other. Jay Carey, what's going on? I just got done painting my fish tank stand, making it look weathered. Very, very hot today. Don't want to be outside. Don't want to cut grass. So figured we'd talk about our reef tanks, any upcoming projects you guys want to do with it. Okay. I'm thinking about getting rid of my metal halides. I don't know if I'm going to disconnect them, but with the new Radiant and the Reef Brights and my T5s, I got plenty of light, I'm finding out. So get away from me, my son. But let me get a chair. I'm going to put this in front of my tank so we can kind of see what's going on here. Oh! Okay. Don't touch. Yeah. Move. What's going on, Murph? I'm just trying to. All right. I do have my shirt off because it's hot. Bear with it. My naked ass. My naked ass. My cord ain't long enough here. So I've been having a little problem with my chalices. I know this ain't the best picture, but I figured it out, and I'm thinking that it is a too much flow issue. So, with that being said, is I turned them on a different mode so that they're basically up front, hitting all the SPS, and I think they're trying to come back. I do have quite a few of them. So we'll see what happens with that. But other than that, everything is still doing pretty good. Tank, even though it doesn't, my camera on this computer sucks, but it's pretty good, man. The tank is pretty clear. I just wish I had a better camera. See if I put this back here. I didn't have no doors put on yet. I was painting, so everything is painted, and except for the top, I'm still working on that. But yeah, it's coming along. I don't have a lot of people in here that are. I know I ain't no Rico or CJ or DC or anything, but good Lord. I did look up something up online today and found out that the best parameter for your alkalinity to get the maximized growth out of my SPS is between 8 and 8.6. So with that said, I'm gonna try to dial my calcium reactor. I'm around there anyways, but I want to make sure I'm about 8.2 to 8.3 with the alkalinity. And make sure my pH is around 8.3. I'm about 8 right now. But everything is growing. Man, I wish my picture was a lot clearer. Look at you see Daddy on the camera. But and then also keep your magnesium around 12. Well, said between what did they say? 1290 to or 1390 to 1400, 1420. Yeah, each system is different. 9.8 for my tank. I found that I turned my CO2 up and my calcium, or not my calcium, my DKH raised a little bit around between 9 and 10, and I started having issues with them. Now that it's a little lower, it's dropped into the 8s. I'm gonna try to keep it going. Hey, things are coloring up. My calcium, I try to keep around, 420. That tends to go up a little bit though. I try to keep it around 420. Um, and then my magnesium is usually around 1400. But yeah, this camera on my laptop isn't doing any justice. Hold on. Watch out, Jay. Let's see. No. I gotta still put my doors back on. I was painting my stand and everything, so it's probably another reason. Let's see if I did this. Oh, I wonder if I put it on my. All right, stop. No, I don't test for potassium, but I do dose it very much so. I'm sorry, guys. I want to show you my thing real quick here. All right. So, sorry, my son is So here we go. I got a little pipefish in my gut right here. I got him from a local frag swap. And man, is he the coolest thing. I mean, he's not colorful or anything, but he's just, why not have him, you know? This is a Bauer Banky. eight can, pretty big. I mean, probably pretty big. Uh, but yeah, look at this guy. He is the coolest thing in the world. That was one of my chalices that I got from my LFS that it's still hanging on, believe it or not, but it wasn't doing good. So I put it in here thinking it was going to die, but it still looks like it's hanging on. So I might put it back into my system. These are all my Kenya trees that I don't need in my system anymore. And got some caulerpa and stuff like that running around in here. But I can't put this in my system, guys, because my copper band butterfly just won't leave it alone. All the stuff that's receded along this around this thing had been, it was like that when I got it from the customer that didn't want it no more. But yeah, man, this thing is, the pipefish is the coolest thing in the world. They used to have tons and tons of copepods in here, and all that, he's eating them up. But here, I think this will give you guys a little better view with my iPhone camera of what's going on in my system. If I turn my camera, maybe it'll look better. So I gotta glue this colony. Let go. So these are the chalices that are browning out on me. I think it was either too much light and too much flow or a combination of nutrients. So they were dying when I got them for free. So I don't know if this is looks like they're trying to make it back. This one too. One and this one. So all four of these, five of these are not looking too good. Either is that one way in the back, kind of like all white. I had my buddy give me some Zoas. He gave me all of these for free. He doesn't want them in his tank. So I said, I'll take them. Different monkeys. But yeah, guys, it's looking pretty good. And I painted my stand, kind of make it look like it's an old rustic barnwood. I like it though. Yeah, it sucks, man. To remove the trim, I don't think just the top. I don't know. It is shallow enough. I don't know if it will cause it to crack though. I'd be if you were gonna do that and you want that look, I would buy some pieces of glass and just like see if you can get them cut to like a 1 inch or 2 inch piece and wrap the top so that you ain't gotta have to worry. You know what I mean? Yeah, I would Euro brace it definitely. Did my phone die? Even if you put them on the edge and one in the middle, I mean, just to be on the safe side. I mean, you would hate to come home and find your 40 breeder all empty. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, if you use a razor blade and get like an X-Acto knife, those work really good. Um, and just take your time, and you should be all right. So I'm thinking about getting rid of two of my black boxes and buying two more Radiants. Only for the simple fact is I'm doing good like the way I have everything, guys. But I think the way they dim up and they ramp up and ramp down, there's no setting it anymore. You set your color, what you need, what you want, and bam, dude, and just it's good. And then I don't have to worry about setting timers, and I'm thinking about it. I don't know what I should do, but that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. I still have the metal halides pick hooked up. I don't know if I want to take them completely out yet, but I think A little too much light. I don't know. Where does the shoes go? No, it's up there on the tank. See the fish tank? Look at it. I only got 4 people watching though. I'm not popular. How was school? No, I don't know what's going on. You just can't come home from school and demand that you're going to somebody's house or I know you asked. You got homework? Well, I don't know if you're gonna go. Did you take a shower? Give her a hug. Because I painted the stand. See? Make it look old looking. Your guys' shark thing for the door fell apart. Yeah, your mom has to sew that.
You can't sew it, you have to hot.
The hot glue doesn't work.
Daddy.
What? Yeah, we painted it. I still think it needs to be sewed. Like put fishing line through it. Oh, go. Ah. I got 2 people watching. Hee haw.
This video has got 8 thumbs up.
No, I got 3. I got a thumbs down. You got a thumbs down, huh? Don't ask me why. It's okay. I can handle that. There's always somebody out there in the bunch.
Oh my. Oh my. Doesn't like my dad's video. Oh my. Oh my.
Yeah, right? I just did this video doing it because there ain't nobody out there doing one. So I'm sure if somebody that's a little bit more popular than me started one, they'd probably have 25 people watching.
Daddy.
You don't need no juice. Yeah, it's been real quiet. I was painting and dealing with stuff, and Paul from the UK and all them guys are quiet. I worked until like 1 o'clock last night, so I slept and slept.
1 o'clock? I thought it was 11.
Worked later, and if you spill all those chips all over my floor that I just cleaned, you're sweeping it.
I don't mind.
My boy. Oh yeah, now it's 2 people again. I think I'll feed my fish for the 2 viewers that are watching. Don't get up there.
Yeah. Dad, can I tell you something? Mia has an iPod, a phone, an iPad, and she's getting a computer.
I don't care.
Mm-hmm. And I know her. Why do you want this to look old?
All right, guys. Come here. We'll put this food back in the fridge.
Are there more people on?
No. I love hand feeding my fish. How you doing, Tina? How's your tank doing? How's that seahorse tank coming along? Tina's on, man. So I got my seahorse tank for my dwarfs. I'm gonna move my phone, but there's nothing in it. But I'm going to have them right here. I got just regular plain water in it, and the flow's gently. I can adjust the flow with the pump that came with this. Um, I'm just making sure everything runs good. I got a few other things I want to buy, and then I'm gonna go ahead and order some dwarf seahorses and see about what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is when I take out, I'm gonna take out like 10 gallons of water out of my main system and replace 10 gallons to my display system and put the 10 gallons in here. So when I do my water change for the seahorses, they're not really technically getting bad water. I'm just, because I don't do water changes on the big system, I'm just going to take water out of there and replenish it with this system so that they're getting all the same benefits of my main system. Does that make sense? So yeah, once I get my other system running for the dwarf seahorses, I'm going to do the water changes from my big system. Not because I want to, just because I don't want to have to. I'm gonna buy like a barrel and just have fresh salt water on there, and then once I need to replenish it, I'll have like a reservoir of just salt water. I'll put that salt water and let it age into my big system, which you guys see right now, and take the water out of the main system and then do water changes with the seahorses with that. Yeah, I had this tank laying around and I just figured I don't have room for a big giant, bigger tank, and I don't want to put them in a the bigger seahorses in a 30-gallon or 20-gallon tank. I would have liked to have put them in like a 40 tall. I'm talking.
Well, I'm getting angry.
Yeah, because then the water that's in there in my system is so filled. I mean, I'm keeping SPS like awesome. I'm having a little problem with chalices, but like I said, my tank is dominantly SPS. So if the chalices make it, great. If they don't, I'm upset. But my system is basically dominated for a SPS tank. So that water in there is being filtered and taken care of. So I'm just going to use that water for my water changes for the seahorses and just add new salt water to this system. You know what I mean? So it's basically it's gonna help me out. Yeah, the 29. Yeah, that's probably good. I mean, like I said, I'm just gonna try the baby seahorses and just see if I can. Um, the biggest thing I'm debating on right now is what to feed them. I mean, I know what to feed them, but like, how am I gonna go about that? As far as, am I gonna take Cheeto from my system and maybe seed this tank really, really good. Um, and then put like macroalgae in here and let it run like I did my other, because my pipefish is doing awesome in my display refugium. And maybe just let this one really grow with some caulerpa and just get it really heavily seeded for a few months. And then go ahead and introduce the baby dwarf seahorses. So then they got time to like catch the mice, like the baby critters that are living in there, and then try to feed them the brine shrimp, or if I have to, I do have a hatchery, so if I have to hatch them out, but I don't see that foreseeing that being a very stable diet. Um, so I'm trying to figure out how to gut load the brine shrimp or gut load the critters that are going to be living in there. Um, so that's where I'm at with that. But it is running. I am going to do it. It's just a matter of, it's going to be a little bit. I got tons and tons of live rock in my system that are little pieces. I'm thinking about like making like a little rock island for them in the center of that, and then fill it all in with hey, Jonathan Martin. Stop. But it'll be cool. I've been wanting to do. I want the bigger ones, but my wife will. If I put a big another like 40 or 50-gallon tank in here, she'll kill me. That's cool. I'm gonna I'm the rock that I have to because I don't want no bristle worms or anything in this little tank. I want it to be a pest free and only the pests that I want to put in there. I might even buy my own copepods, and then I'm gonna do like I said, some dragon's breath, and I got some calearpa and stuff like that to put in the tank. My phone's dead now. That's why I'm on. That's why I'm on it. Yeah, put it in the kitchen. The camera on my phone is so much better than this laptop. Oh my god. This is terrible.
But his phone died. Two thumbs down and nine thumbs up. Good job. What? I'm gonna make mashed potatoes.
Yeah, what's her name? Kelly. Her tanks are just that one tank is just gorgeous. And I put my tank over here in that corner where I was showing you is because I have my cold air return or not my cold air, my air conditioning vents right there. So that'll help keep the water cool because your water they prefer you know cooler water. So if I can get it down to 70 degrees, I think they'll do a lot better. And versus trying to keep the water fighting that temperature. I don't want to fight the temperature and stress them out. Stop. What are you eating?
What?
74? No, that should be plenty fine. I mean, I do have a chiller, but I mean, it's not meant for a system this small, so
Can you have a tea box?
no, where are they?
Calm them down. They're in the cabinet.
Oh, leave my phone alone. Pick it up. You're gonna make me pick the shit up. Put it in there. Here. Stay off my phone. What's going on, chimp? I'm always on my I'm always on live streams with no shirt on, guys. I don't know why. I don't wear a shirt. Because I'm not popular.